Hello, everybody. Agree to disagree. Back on your airways, televisions, tablets, cell phones, so forth and so on. I am host number one, Trey. That is I, joined by my co-host, my father. Go ahead, Dad.
Damn, it's early in Texas.
Yes, it is. You like recording
early? The things I do for our show.
You funny. You the one that likes recording early.
Yeah, but I didn't go to bed until 2.
I feel you. I worked last night.
The chicken and pickles last night. Pretty good place.
Chicken and pickles. Joined by our host, number 3, my brother, his other son. Go ahead, Dad. Or Terrell.
What's up? I got up early. I'm ready to record. And I have my notes.
And you have notes. Notes for our episode this week, where we will be talking about a Thursday night preview, the UGA and Tennessee game that's coming up, a Super Bowl rematch, of course, how could we not? And we'll be introducing a newer segment that will turn into something else, but our top 3, you know what? You'll just have to be there. You'll just have to stick around to the end to find out. So, without further ado, y'all ready?
Chop it up.
Let's chop it up. It's only week 2, but it already feels like February. The rematch we've all been waiting for. Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles are back on the same field. Last time, it was for the Lombardi, and this time, it's personal. The Chiefs want revenge, and the Eagles want to stamp their dominance. 2 Super Bowl MVP quarterbacks, 2 elite rosters, 1 massive early season showdown. This isn't just a game, it's a statement. Arrowhead is ready, the lights are bright, and what's at stake? It's as high as ever. So, Chiefs, Eagles, round 2. Let's run it. Let me ask y'all, is this a must-win for the Chiefs? Go ahead, Dad.
Absolutely.
Why is this a must-win for the Chiefs?
0-2 in the NFL is almost like a death sentence. 0-3 is terrible. 0-3 makes you say, 0-2 makes you say, hold on, we gotta get our shit together. And we talked about this last week. They don't have any offense. Their offense is Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I was a little loose on that stacked roster. I was a little loose on that, but it's fine.
I mean, I don't think that's all that fun. I mean, and Pachenko didn't show up in game 1
at all.
The receivers were non-existent in game 1.
Xavier Worthy hurt again.
Yeah. So, but flip that to the Eagles. They didn't show up in the second half against the Cowboys.
Can the Eagles afford a loss?
Actually, they could. 1-1 is not as bad as 0-2.
No, it's not.
And it's not a division game.
I'm gonna attack this from a different angle. I'm gonna call this a must-win for the Eagles.
Why?
Because although they have proven that they can slay the boogeyman, right? That boogeyman is a lot like a zombie. All right. It's gonna keep coming back. We saw that with the New England dynasty. So if you're the Eagles, you want to come back and continue to establish putting your foot on their proverbial throats. You don't want to give them any sort of hope. You don't want anybody walking out of that Chiefs game in Philly thinking, yeah, if this went this way last year, yeah, we're going to come and see them again. None of that shit. You want to go in. I think it's in Philly. Is it in Philly?
No, it's in Kansas City.
It's in Kansas City? Mm-hmm. Terrible scheduling. Didn't Philly win the Super Bowl last year?
They did.
Terrible scheduling.
That is a terrible schedule. You're right. They should have been in Philly.
Let me triple check that.
Philly had the opener against the Cowboys.
That shit really is in Kansas City. That terrible scheduling, by the way. So now, if you're really the Eagles, you want to walk into Arrowhead and shut that shit down. So I'm going to call this a must-win for the Eagles, if for no other reason, for the psychological battle of this. Because if you see them down the road again, they need to know you beat them the last 3 times and almost the last 4.
3?
They beat them in the regular season last year, right? Okay. And then they beat them, or no, not last year. The year before, they beat them in the regular season when they went 10 they went 10-1 or something for that stretch, and then crumbled at the end of the year when it was one of all them close games. They beat Buffalo, Kansas City, I think they beat
Oh yeah,
us
yeah,
all
yeah,
on
yeah,
like those 1-score games. Yeah.
yeah.
They beat them that time. That was right after they lost in the Super Bowl. Then they beat them last year.
In the
Or
Super
no,
Bowl.
they beat them, last year in the Super Bowl. So if they win this year, it'll be 3 times in a row.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you want to establish all types of dominance. Don't even give them an inkling of hope. Have them feeling like the New England Patriots felt when the New York Giants walked into town.
Scared.
You feel me? Like,
Shaker.
shit, we should beat them, but
Why can't we? Why can't
can't
we? Yeah.
fucking beat Eli.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, no doubt. How you feel, Terrell? Who's this a must win for?
I say the Chiefs because, like Dad said, the 0-2 battle is not a good look for them, and they lost the Super Bowl last year. When not even lost, they got their we're gonna say butts whooped.
They got demolished last year.
Bad. And I mean, realistically, I don't think they're gonna win. Actually, I do think they're gonna win. I'm only saying I think they're gonna win out of pride because I really do think Patrick Mahomes is gonna come through and show out. But who's he gonna show out with? You know.
Right. You ain't got no weapons.
Oh,
Yeah, nah, you're right about that.
yeah.
But
So
I think we all know if the game's close at the end,
yeah, Patrick Mahomes gonna show out for sure.
say if Philly's gonna win this game,
They're gonna get that Taylor
They-
Swift.
the Taylor Swift boost, baby. Here comes the Swifties. Nah, we all know if Kansas City is in that game and they got the ball towards the end, it's probably curtains.
Slow it down.
It's probably
That's it.
curtains.
We the three of us have to agree Saquon is not going to suck an egg like he did against the Cowboys. AJ Brown and Devontae
I
Smith should
don't
show
know,
up.
Dad.
I don't see that happening.
You better
I
not,
don't know.
because
AJ Brown and Devontae Smith should show up.
Who ran last week? If I'm not mistaken, if the Chiefs are good anywhere on defense, it's the run defense. Their run defense is crazy. I don't think Saquon.
What about their secondary?
Oh, that's where I think
Okay.
Philly should be able to eat is in their secondary. We saw what's his name? Jesus, Justin Herbert. We saw what Justin Herbert did last week.
That's right. Yeah,
So
that's right.
we
Yeah,
definitely
that's right.
they carved them the fuck up.
three touchdowns, right?
Yes, 2 for 3, 2 to good old Quentin.
Yeah,
So this is a
yeah.
Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith game. I would say Saquon
Dallas got it.
Yeah, Saquon is probably in another 18 for 60 day. I would say.
I got him going over 100.
You got him going over 100.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look that up on Dabble, and I'm gonna take the under.
I think you're going over 100 too.
100 all purpose or 100 rushing?
No, he's rushing.
Rushing, yeah.
Oh, that's bold.
Shit,
Saquon Barkley.
Miles Sanders would have got 100 if he didn't fumble when we kicked his ass out of the game. He had 54 on one run.
Yeah, that's the other reason why he got kicked out of that game. By the way, you got ran down by that fucking linebacker.
That's
Yeah,
embarrassing.
that was embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
Ran down and then hopped up celebrating. You should have been pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The LB ran you down.
Mm-hmm.
Tracked him down. So, what's the score, Dad?
I got the Eagles. Oh, honestly, 27-20. And I'm being generous on the 20 for the Chiefs. Yeah, I got the Eagles winning that one. I do. The Eagles, I think one of the reasons why they laid the egg against the Cowboys was that lightning delay.
Yes. That fucked up the flow for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody's. It was only one score in the whole second half. And
but they only were up because Jalen Hurts was running the ball the whole game.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from the Cowboys, but I think with all the stuff that was going on that night, the celebration, the rain, the delay with the lightning, I think and then Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott, I think it took away from their focus.
Did they suspend him indefinitely?
No.
Oh, you didn't see my message? I told you
he
wouldn't get
didn't
suspended.
get suspended at all. That was a suspension.
I told y'all.
Yeah.
I told y'all.
They said the game didn't actually start, even though it was a kickoff.
I'm telling you, I told y'all they was going to count that game as a suspension because he didn't even technically play.
The game started, though. The way they made it sound was because the game didn't start. I
agree with you, but I told you they was going to justify it that way.
Yeah, you did.
And they did almost word for word.
Yeah, you did say that. So, yeah, I got the Eagles 27, Kansas City 20.
Okay.
Who you got, Terrell?
Eagles 13, Kansas City 20, 31.
31. Wow.
31-13.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a flip.
Yeah,
Damn.
13.
I must say,
Flip that home.
and here I am. Now I got to break the tie.
30. Yeah.
I got to take Kansas City on this one.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
question. Is betting legal in every state now?
No.
Not in Texas.
That's what Deshaun just told me this morning.
We can't do we could do dabble and
So we do prop bets.
prize pick.
Um,
We can't do bet MGM and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, we can't. We don't have those privileges just yet.
Yeah.
Out here in little old Georgia.
Yeah.
Give us some time though. There's money involved. They'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out. If they can get a cut of that, yeah,
Exactly. They'll figure it out. There's money
legalize it.
involved. They'll figure it out. Biloxi, like an hour and some change from here. It's inevitable.
okay.
So I'll take the Chiefs.
You got the Chiefs?
Yeah. I'll take the Chiefs. Saquon doesn't have a great game.
Really? Back-to-back bad games? Really?
Back-to-back okay games.
68 for a guy who ran for 2,000 is bad.
We didn't expect him to run for 2,000 again.
I expected him to have better than 68.
I called 1,500 yards in total.
I'm saying against the Cowboys.
Oh, we knew he wasn't going to run against us, though. We knew he wasn't going to run against us. That's the whole reason we bought Kenny Clark there.
Yeah, but it's his first game.
But that was the whole reason. You know what I mean? That was the whole reason we brought them there. It's the whole reason we got rid of Micah. That was the whole reason we brought in Kenny Clark to shore up our run defense. So he better not run against us. And then same thing with Kansas City. Their whole defensive identity is pass rush and run stop.
You don't think that trade that Philly came up with was better than what Green Bay gave the Cowboys?
What was it? I missed it.
2 firsts, a second, and a third.
It probably was better, but I mean, if you're Philly, you better sweeten up the pot a little bit more to entice Dallas to trade you their best player
within the division. Yeah,
with it, like, come on, two first. That's not good enough for trading within division.
2 firsts, a second, and a third. 4 picks. So you saying they should have came up with a player? Because Jerry wanted a defensive tackle.
Yeah, but I don't think they have any right now.
None
they really has any. Yeah, I don't think Philly has any right now. A bunch of young.
Who's Jalen Carter? He's a what?
End. He wasn't getting Carter though. What
about that kid they drafted last year? Didn't they draft a defensive tackle last year?
They draft one every year.
Okay.
They keep them in what's the word I'm looking for? In rotation.
Storage.
Yeah, I say they keep them niggas in rotation every year, and they're always some Georgia burnout, UGA burnout, like Jalen Carter. Who didn't? How y'all feel about that? Didn't get suspended.
I don't agree with that, honestly. You know why I don't agree with it? One, it was on national television. Everybody saw it.
Okay? First game of the season, too.
First game of the season.
We saw that before we saw a play.
Yeah, yeah. That was the topic before the game started.
Dead ass.
Yeah. So I don't agree with that. I think he should have been suspended. To what degree, I don't know. But yeah, he should have been suspended.
I got to the game late, right? I turned it on with maybe like 8 minutes or something left in the first quarter.
And that's what they was talking
about. Offense. And I noticed Jalen Carter wasn't out there, but I'm thinking he was like, I thought he was sitting or something, you know what I mean? Just sitting. And then I noticed he wasn't on there for the series. So I'm like, damn, did he get hurt already? And then they show the replay. I said, no fucking way. No way this man spit on him.
I just like, not to take anybody's dreams away of playing the sport that they love. But that's disrespectful and unprofessional.
Disrespectful. Spitting is
it's a bad rep.
It's a bad look. Even in a sport where
on black people.
No, not John. No, even in a sport where it's barbaric and it's a gladiator sport, spitting on somebody.
There's still a level of respect to be had.
Spitting on somebody is the bitchiest thing that you can do.
I wouldn't spit on my worst enemy.
As a man, that is the bitchiest thing. I'd rather you slap me than spit on me. Spit on me.
Right.
Yeah.
110%. Spitting at somebody is already disrespectful enough.
Mm-hmm.
To spit on somebody,
Like
the hell is
that's
wrong with y'all?
you have no respect for
None
them.
was none whatsoever.
None.
Jalen Carter, you. Ray Rice, you. Terrell Owens, you. None of y'all.
He did do that.
Yeah, all of them did. And the last two I said, those were on purpose. Full blown.
So is it. Shoot. Yeah.
Full blown. So no, I'm with y'all. He probably should have been suspended, even though I knew he wasn't going to. With the Chiefs game coming up, that's probably the biggest game of the year right now, or at least the biggest game of the year so far. And he had essentially been suspended for the game because he didn't play any of I figured it was gonna happen. 2 games. I bet he gets suspended if the Chiefs weren't next week. Like if it was the Giants or some shit, I bet he gets suspended.
That's why they should have suspended him.
It's a business.
It's a business. You're right.
Even though I don't think people aren't tuning in if Jalen Carter isn't there.
Please.
I didn't even know who that nigga was until he's.
But I don't think that's what I don't think.
He's a defensive player. You tuning in. You watching offense.
Yeah.
Saquon's not there. You're not tuning in. Jalen Hurts not there. Maybe you're not tuning in.
If Patrick's not there, if Jalen's not there, right? Jalen Carter though, like I think they could have survived with him missing a game. It was not that deep.
Yeah.
Hell, it probably would have made it a little even for Kansas City any damn ways.